In our previous lecture, we have completed chapter number 1, part 6, exercise 1.4 and properties of multiplication of integers. Today we are going to start with part 7, division of integers and exercise 1.4. So let's begin. So let us start with chapter number 1, exercise 1.4. So students, open a maths NCERT book, page number 26. Question number 1, evaluate each of the following. A bar minus 30 divided by 10. So students, whenever we divide negative integer by positive integer, we divide them as a whole number. Then at last we put minus sign before the question. So let us divide minus 30 divided by 10. So divide them as a whole number, 30 divided by 10, that is 3. And put minus sign before the question. Answer is minus 3. B bar 50 divided by minus 5. When we divide positive integer by negative integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put minus sign before the question. So let us divide 50 divided by minus 5. So divide as a whole number 50 divided by 5, that is 10. And put minus sign before the question. Answer is minus 10. C bar minus 36 divided by minus 9. When we divide negative integer by negative integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put plus sign before the question. So right here minus 36 divided by minus 9. So divide them as a whole, 36 by 9, that is 4. And plus sign will come before the question. Students, it is not necessary to put a plus sign. If you are writing here just 4, it means plus 4. D bar minus 49 divided by 49. If we divide negative integer by positive integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put minus sign before the question. So let us divide here minus 49 divided by 49. So 49 divided by 49, it will be 1. And put minus sign before the question. Next part, 13 divided by minus 2 plus 1. So first let us solve this bracket. So right here 13 divided by minus 2 plus 1. It will be minus 1. As greater number has minus sign, it will be minus 1. So if we divide positive integer by negative integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put minus sign before the question. So right here minus 13. 13 divided by minus 1, minus 13. Next part, 0 divided by minus 12. If we divide any number by 0, so answer will be 0. So right here 0. D bar minus 31 divided by bracket minus 30 plus minus 1. So first step is solve the bracket. So let us solve the bracket here. Minus 31 divided by minus 30 plus minus 1. So right here minus 31 divided by minus 30 minus 1. It will be minus 31. Minus minus plus. Greater number has minus sign. So it will be minus 31. So if we divide negative integer by negative integer, it will be divided as a whole number. At last we put plus sign before the question. So 31 divided by 31, it will be 1. Positive 1 before the question. Next part, minus 36 divided by 12 divided by 3. So first step is to solve the bracket. Whenever you have bracket, so your first step will be bracket solving. So right here, minus 36 divided by 12 divided by 3. So minus 36 divided by 12, 36 divided by 12 is 3. And sign will be of minus. Minus 3 divided by 3. So students, if we divide negative integer by positive integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put minus sign before the question. So your answer will be 3 divided by 3, 1. And it will be minus 1. Next part, minus 6 plus 5 divided by minus 2 plus 1. So let us solve here. Minus 6 plus 5, it will be minus 1. divided by minus 2 plus 1, it will be minus 1. In both the cases, greater number has minus sign, so we are writing here minus sign. So minus 1 divided by minus 1, it will be plus 1. So whenever we divide negative integer by negative integer, we divide them as a whole number. At last we put plus sign before the question. Question number 2, verify that A divided by B plus C is not equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C for each of the following values of A, B and C. A bar, A is equal to 12, B is equal to minus 4 and C is equal to 2. So first let us solve LHS, then we will solve RHS. So let us see here, LHS is A divided by B plus C. So the value of A is 12 divided by value of B is minus 4 plus 2. So 12 divided by minus 4 plus 2, it will be minus 2. As greater number has minus sign, it will be minus 2. So 12 divided by 2, it will be minus 6. So LHS is coming minus 6. So now let us solve RHS. So right here, RHS. RHS is given A divided by B plus A divided by C. The value of A is 12 divided by minus 4 plus 12 divided by 2. So 12 divided by minus 4, it will be minus 3 plus 12 divided by 2, it will be 6. 6 minus 3, it is 3. So here it is coming minus 6 LHS and RHS is coming 3. So right here LHS is not equal to RHS. So hence the given values are verified. B bar, A is equal to minus 10, B is equal to 1 and C is equal to 1. So let us solve in the same way. LHS and the question is A divided by B plus C. So value of A is minus 10 divided by 1 plus 1. So minus 10 divided by 2. It will be minus 5. LHS is coming minus 5. So solve here RHS. RHS, A divided by B plus A divided by C. Value of A is minus 10 divided by 1 plus minus 10 divided by 1. Minus 10 divided by 1, it will be minus 10 plus minus 10. So minus 10 plus minus 10. It is coming minus 20. So by comparing, minus 5 is not equal to minus 20. So here LHS is not equal to RHS. So we can say hence the given values are verified. So let us do question number 3 onwards to stream.
Question number 3, fill in the blanks. A bar 369 divided by dash is equal to 369. So students, let us do these questions by cross multiplication method. I know most of you can do directly. Just to check our answer whether it is correct, let us do by cross multiplication method. So 369 divided by x is equal to 369. So here let us do cross multiply. 369x is equal to 369. X is equal to 369 divided by 369. So what is the value of x coming? 1. So right here 1. B part minus 75 divided by dash is equal to minus 1. So solution, minus 75 divided by x is equal to minus 1. So now let us do cross multiply. Minus 1 into x is equal to minus 75. So now minus 75 is equal to minus x. Minus minus cancel. So value of x is 75. Right here 75. C part minus 206 divided by dash is equal to 1. So minus 206 divided by x is equal to 1. So now let us do cross multiply. X is equal to minus 206. So right here minus 206. If you divide minus 206 by minus 206, quotient will be 1. D part minus 87 divided by dash is equal to 87. So minus 87 divided by x is equal to 87. So now let us do cross multiply. 87 into x is equal to minus 87. So x is equal to minus 87 upon 87. So 87 cancel. The value of x is minus 1. So right here minus 1. So students, E to H part will be a homework. You have to do this in the same way. Where dash is given, you can write in place of that x and do cross multiply and write the correct answer. Question number 4. Write 5 pairs of integers a and b such that a divided by b is equal to minus 3. One such pair is 6, minus 2 because 6 divided by minus 2 is equal to minus 3. So students, here we have to write 5 pairs of integers. So first pair is minus 24, 8. If you divide minus 24 by 8, we will get minus 3. Similarly, other pairs are minus 9, 3, 12, minus 4, minus 3, 1 and minus 18, 6. If we divide them, so our quotient will be minus 3. Question number 5. The temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above zero. If it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, at what time would the temperature be 8 degrees Celsius below zero? What would be the temperature at midnight? So students, here temperature at 12 noon is given 10 degrees Celsius. So let the decrease is represented by a negative temperature. So change in temperature per hour is equal to minus 2 degree Celsius. So now let us find out temperature at 1 p.m. So it will be 10 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is 8 degrees Celsius. You have to move 2 steps backward from 10 degrees Celsius. So now temperature at 2 p.m. It was 8 degrees Celsius at 1 p.m. So 8 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is equal to 6 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 3 p.m. is equal to 6 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is 4 degrees Celsius. Then temperature at 4 p.m. 4 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is 2 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 5 p.m. is equal to 2 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is 0 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 6 p.m. is equal to 0 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is equal to minus 2 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 7 p.m. is equal to minus 2 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is minus 4 degrees Celsius. Then temperature at 8 p.m. is equal to minus 4 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is equal to minus 6 degrees Celsius. Then temperature at 9 p.m. is equal to minus 6 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is equal to minus 8 degrees Celsius. So see students, what they were asking, if it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, at what time would the temperature be 8 degrees below zero? So it is at 9 p.m. So write the answer. Therefore, the temperature at 9 p.m. will be 8 degrees Celsius below zero. Why we are saying below zero? As it is minus 8 degrees Celsius. We know that negative numbers are smaller than 0 and it is below 0. So there are 12 hours from 12 noon to 12 night. So change in temperature in 12 hours is equal to minus 2 degrees Celsius into 12. That is equal to minus 24 degrees Celsius. At midnight, the temperature will be 10 plus minus 24. That is equal to minus 14 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Celsius below 0. If it is positive, we will say above 0. If it is negative, we will say below 0. So students, question number 6 will be a homework. If you remember, in our previous exercise, we have done this type of question where marking was given for correct answer, incorrect answer and not attempted. Similarly, you have to do this question. Now question number 7, an elevator descends. Descends means fall downwards. मतलब नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है. Into a mine shaft at the rate of 6 meter per minute means 1 मिनट में 6 मीटर नीचे जा रहा है. If the descent starts from 10 meter above the ground level, how long will it take to reach minus 350 मीटर? मतलब हमें टाइम निकालना है minus 350 मीटर में कितने मिनट में पहुंचेगा. So now let us start with a solution. Initial height is given 10 meter. Final depth is given minus 350 meter. So now 10 meter is above the ground. So we will subtract minus 350 meter minus 10 meter. Minus minus plus. Answer is minus 360 meter. So now let us see how much time it will take to cover this much height. So it is given that time taken by the elevator to descend minus 6 meter, that is equal to 1 minute. Why are we saying minus 6 meter? As it is downwards. So time taken by the elevator to descend minus 360 meter, that will be equal to minus 360 divided by minus 6. Minus minus cancel. 360 divided by 6, that is 60 minutes. 60 minutes can be written as 1 hour. So the question was, how long will it take to reach minus 350 meter? It will take 1 hour to reach minus 350 meter.
Students, that's all for today's class. I hope you all have listened to Ma'am's class. So chapter number 1, exercise 1.4 we have completed. Practice all these questions at home. Now in next class we'll start with chapter number 2, fractions and decimals. So stay connected, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.